Y'all like the judge thing? What we doing?
They do.
Let me see what people saying. Uh-oh. Come Samurai. You never met Samurai before, have you, Jeff? Let me introduce you to Samurai. This is Samurai.
What's up? What's up? What's up, Virtues? What's up? When you're not in front, what's up, chat? What's up, chat? What's up, panel? I got 3 cases to put up.
Hold on, you got 3 cases. We were just finna end it. You got 3 cases.
That's ridiculous. You have to get to the Nunanite court.
My first case I want to put on. I want to put is on the URL for that gnome impact name. The second case I want to put is all on the URL. The second case is the URL for that trash event and that trash thing going on, for that trash event and that trash card. That card looking and sounded like it came out the sewer somewhere, and also for how the URL did my man's case shine.
No. Samurai. We're gonna have to table that. Because we're not gonna be here all night.
Okay.
I want to put a case on the URL for that trash name, gnome impact. That trash card, gnome impact, and now the URL did my man's case shine. I don't like it. I don't rock with it.
Malachi.
Those are the 3 cases I got.
Hold on, Samurai. That's Samurai, Jeff.
Malachi. I want to go.
Jess was like, what the hell is that? Hey, Jess was like, what the hell is that?
No, but he don't even care.
Yeah. Nah. But
he's hilarious.
He's wild hilarious. He's also got his own thing. You feel what I'm saying?
He's mad funny.
You know what I mean? So
but with him though, another thing with him, like, and I'm not talking bad about him. I respect him. I like him. I watch his channel. I watch
like
him.
A judge and shit.
Yeah. I go to his channel. I can say myself before I go to anything else.
You go to Battle Truth first?
I go to Battle Truth first. I'm being honest.
That's crazy.
I want to see what he talk about, how he's saying it. But
this up. Okay, Battle Truth on YouTube. You are one of my official go-to sources. As you know, I'm still involved in battle rap behind the scenes.
Oh.
What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. I'm sorry, man. That stuff just be classic to me. Sitting here with my lovely, beautiful co-host, Miss Jess. How you doing, lovely?
Okay, how are you?
Good. We got some things to knock out, man. So let's knock these things out. Hey, listen, let me just put this out here. I'm going to have to put this on a blog. We got a new series coming out, right? Real rap, no cap, beat the truth or shut your trap. Y'all going to love this. More details on the way, but get ready for the new episode. You know, we always try to step it up, add some new things to get the whole community involved where you ain't just actually just watching us. Y'all get to participate. Real rap, no cap, speak the truth or shut your trap.
Okay.
Yeah, because some people just talk too damn much and need to be muted. So don't worry about it. We're going to stop a lot of these lies. Let's just hope that neither one of us have to be removed. Okay. With that being said, this definitely unbiased, man. Unbiased did it. You know what? Let me just play this, man. Look what this dude had to say, man. So he was feeling some type of way. Hold on, I don't know where to start with this, man. Let me just play this little small portion of this clip. Check this out.
Appreciate. However, when that whole 2 doors down lie, that's what it was, situation happened, and the culture was kind of against me, I was getting a lot of stuff sent to me. You know how fans are, they send you stuff. Oh, Sway talking about you, Mickey Fax talking about you, Verb talking about you, D.I. the Henny Man talking about you, Black Compass talking about you.
Okay. Just to fill people in on what the 2 doors down thing is. Let's just fill y'all in on this. So what had happened was one of his rape victims came out publicly for the first time after so many years, after finding out he was in a battle rap community, to actually confront him and let the community know this man raped me. Not only did he rape me, now as of recently, this man have moved into my neighborhood. My rapist moved into my neighborhood. She took to Twitter and literally went to Twitter and put it up there. Now, here's the thing. When he moved into her neighborhood, she was scared. She reached out to the DA, called the police, and she went to the internet to type up his name. And guess who she found when she went to the internet and typed up his name? Me and ADEP, because we've been covering his whole story, breaking him down with all the paperwork. That's how she found out he was in the battle rap community, from us covering the stories.
Okay.
But what's crazy is they're going to show you how out of touch she was with the community. She thought we actually was assisting in him and giving him a voice and platform, and she came out even dissing us when she first came out. Like, how could y'all give a rapist a platform? Why y'all even letting him on y'all platforms and do all? She really thought we was helping him, when in reality she had to find out, no, we had been literally protecting them and actually telling their story and holding the community accountable for what he did to them. She had to find that out afterwards, and then she told us she apologized to us because she didn't know what was going on. And she thought that because this was a community of men and Black people, that they would understand and literally hold them accountable. But they ran that girl up out of the community, man. This called her all type of names. Get up out of here. You wanted him to rape you, you whore. And that's terrible. So with that being said, this is why he could be so comfortable in the community, saying and doing the things he's doing. So when he say the whole 2 doors down thing was a lie, it wasn't a lie. It was the real truth. That man had moved into that woman's neighborhood. He didn't look. He had been so comfortable in the community for so long. He had no idea that one of his rape victims would come forward on him, because he thought the situation was just being handled in the courtroom, because battle rap is a small community. Yeah, especially since he's from Atlanta. For the most part, battle rap is East Coast. It's New York, Philly, Jersey. You get what I'm saying? It's not public like that in them type of places in the South like that, unless you tuned into the community. And you know, for women, it's not really so when it comes to women, because women ain't into battle rap. They want to dominate by 97% guys. So with that being said, she had no idea. But I say this to say this. Before she came out, this is how you knew the girl was telling the truth. He moved in her neighborhood. Before she came out public, that was unexpected, that he didn't know about.
Right.
Oh, this stuff get a little deep. Let me tell you how he found out where she lived. He hired a private investigator. The private investigator found her. Since he was hired by him, the private investigator had his information. He literally on record saying this. He had to hire private investigators to look into things. The private investigator ended up informing him on where the victims were. That's how he ended up moving in her neighborhood, going close to trial to try to do a scare tactic on her type stuff. Because, you know, he facing life in prison. He got 6 felony rapes. And the majority of all your cases, the starting time is 5 to 10 years minimum. Two of them start out 10 years minimum, which means they can't give you less than this. So with that being said, he called himself doing a scare tactic on her to put fear in her while it's moving close to trial. So she sees him in her community, in her neighborhood, on her block. She finds out the house he going into, he's on her block. She runs to the DA and police, see what's going on. Then she go to the internet looking up his name, like, because she will do what any other woman will do if you see your rape victim in your neighborhood on your block.
Right.
You go on the internet, find a thing about it, she finds us. Go look into the community, see what's being said. But let's go back to this 2 doors down thing he's saying was a lie. Before she came out, he did a blog like 2 months before she came public, like saying, I'm moving out this house and I'm going into my new house. I just packed up my last box. He did a whole blog. He's like, I'm done, y'all. The whole house packed up. This is the last box. I'm out of this house. I'm going into my new house.
Made it into a blog.
Made it into a blog. Not knowing a little bit later, the girl would find the community he in after seeing him in her neighborhood, in her block, on her block, entering the house on her block. She immediately get frightened, called the DA, called the police, go to the internet. She found us. She went to Twitter, let it be known, and she said, my rapist moved to my neighborhood. She didn't go to YouTube. She went on Twitter to like my rapist moved to my neighborhood, and she was scared. She told everything he did to her. She said how she afraid for her and her 2-year-old son or something like that. Her 2-year-old son. She said, if I die, if something happened to me, Chris Unbiased did this. My rapist killed me. That girl wasn't capping. That girl wasn't fronting. Let me tell you what he did. When she came out on him, he waited almost 4 weeks to address the situation. You know why? Because he had to move back into the same house he was out of. This is how we found out even more. He was living with his mama house. He was living at his mama house because the house he said he was moving out of that people thought was just his, 3 weeks later, after the girl came out and somehow whatever was said behind the scenes legally, he had to move back type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He do a blog acting like that was the new house he had moved into a month or something ago. Like, hold on, let's address this. She talking about I moved on her block. Let me get this camera. Come on, y'all, follow me outside. He opens up. Look, he's so retarded, bro. You had already been doing blogs at this house for years. He like, look at my block, y'all. Where she live? Where her house at? I don't see where her house at. Come on, let's walk down the street a little bit. Where's her house? Nigga, this the same house you supposed to been moved out of 2 months ago. How the hell you back at it already?
Right.
And you supposed to been moved out of it because he knew he had moved in her neighborhood on her block. But this community would accept anything he give them just to justify still rocking with him and not holding him responsible so that they can justify keep doing what they doing. So he showed the same neighborhood he been in, and they still ain't even like, bro, that's the same neighborhood you supposed to been gone from. How the hell you back there again? Then we seeing that, hold on, this your mama house, bro. How we know this? You got all type of, you know, if you come in my house, sis, you can tell ain't don't no woman live here. This is a manly house. Don't no woman live here. Ain't no woman touching this house, okay? Even though I take care of my auntie and she live with me. But she came in my house. This still a man house. You get what I'm saying? Hell, her room even look like a man's room. You get what I'm saying? But I think I was just gonna keep it real. All type of Kobe and Jordan and you feel what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. Pop posters and Biggie, you know, in her room. So hold on. In his house that we found out his mama house, you got all type of long Inspector Gadget coach, trench coaches. He got the you know the wooden spoon and fork that them old folks have in the kitchen, the
hanging up.
Yeah, he got that. he he got the nigger skillet. You know that nigger skillet, the black one that even if it's burnt, yeah, you don't know it's burnt. He got that. He got the photos with the 60s and 70s Black Panther afros. Nigga, this your mama house. You get what I'm saying? Just like, bro, come on. This
you didn't buy this. You didn't. A newly decorated home look like this,
right?
They don't still sell those picture frames. That's not it. Plastic on the furniture. Like,
right,
you
right.
didn't design this,
right? No, damn. Look, that old. Look, guess what? It is super gigantic big. Like she done raised all the children and nephews and nieces and grandkids in it.
Right.
Come on, bro.
That's the same basement that he used to come up and climb out of when he said he was moving out instead of number bags. That's the same basement he climbs out to say, "Let me show you my block." Right.
Let me show. Same basement.
Let me show you where does she live? Where does she live? That's the same steps. You walk
the same way. Like, bro,
it was so bad he had to take down the videos. He made his whole channel private so he could take down any old videos of him showing the block from the past because y'all was on his butt and you guys peeped. And then once he realized, oh shoot, I gotta delete a bunch of videos, he made his account private. He made his channel private so he could properly lie to the people. Yeah.
And this is what I mean by this is a selfish, wicked, evil man. Because he actually did this blog. It's called A Message to Hitman. He won't apologize to Hitman because Hitman took him off of Bags and Bodies for being a judge and kicked him out. They had like this blogging team they were putting together to monopolize blogging. So it was called the Ball Game Battle, Ball Game Bloggers or something like that. So look what he says, though. I want to show y'all what this clown says after this. Look what this dude says. He says this, sis.
Judge, and we never met up and had any meetings or conference calls or anything like that. So I felt like nobody really knew I was even thought about as being a judge in a way. So I thought, damn, he went public and kicked me out. So I felt a little type of way. I ain't gonna front. I felt a little type of way. But, bro, check this out.
Okay, here's the problem. He felt some type of way because when it was found out even more, not only the paperwork, not only that he been indicted, arrested, fingerprinted, 3 years on bond, fighting the case, but now we have a face to one of the victims. Came out, let it be known, if I get killed, he did that. You know what's crazy? The battle rap community don't believe he's capable of doing this because, like any other serial killer and rapist, they have this aura about them by which people accept them. They got manners. They present themselves as being like very smart and nerdy. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? They don't come off intimidating to the point you don't let them get close. They come in to the point where your guard's off because they present themselves as being harmless. You get what I'm saying? Weak. So the community just can't fathom that he would actually have a full-blown rape operation going on, threatening and killing these women with guns and literally raping them, and women jumping out of the cars and fear their life when you see them on the camera. Hey, how you doing? My name is Chris Mbaya. I don't know, I don't know. I wouldn't do that. Like, why would you think? So to them, they like caught up in this. They caught up in this media world of, no, Chris wouldn't do that. I met him. That's a cool dude, man. He cool. Yeah, to you, because you a man. Like most of these serial killers, they cowards and they target women. So of course, to you as a guy, he cool. Of course, to you as a guy, he didn't come off like that. But here's the thing, sis, and I want to talk about this, and I really would love a woman perspective on this. This is what I mean about this coward. So he feeling some type of way and offended because guys disconnecting and disassociating themselves from him as a means of holding him accountable to what he did. So he mad at them for doing what they should rightfully do. He felt some type of way because you was indicted on a grand jury of 23 people who actually is well experienced and knowing the law to examine the evidence to indict 23 different persons. And you trying to say that you felt some type of way because people disconnecting their names, their brands, their reputations from you for doing such thing. Because you so selfish and thinking about yourself, you want them to be seen with you to use their influence to say that you okay when you really not.
Facts.
Come on, sis, man. What are we doing here?
Gavel. That's what we doing. Like, no. Like, and that goes to show you, you don't even have his brain. That goes to show you how crazy he is. Because he can't even reason like, oh, I can understand why you would distance yourself.
Right.
Given the fact they raided my crib and found a bunch of cell phones, butt plugs, hair dye in my closet. The fact that my wife that I'm married to won't even give my alibi and say that she was with me the night of these crimes. That she don't know where you were. And you were trying to use her as an alibi. Like, if your wife can't stand beside you, why are you expecting me to stand beside you? Like, I don't got a mama I love or a sister I care about or a woman I'm with. And you targeting Black women only. Get out of here. What do you mean? Oh, I felt some type of way. How about, oh, I could understand, why you would, not risk all of that hard work of becoming, an established businessman, why you wouldn't want to associate with me.
Facts.
Like, what are you talking about? This guy's a sicko. Literally made it a hobby to prey on women. Literally going to leagues, freaking videotaping and trying women. No. Your behavior it's too much evidence against you to stand by you. And you should understand that.
And he's sitting up here trying to get mad at people for saying, look, bro, I can't rock with that, man. Look. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, I felt some type of way. So guess what he did? He started going against Hitman Holla. That's why he did this apology. Because he said, look, let me just show you how guilty he knew he was. This clown gonna say out his mouth. When I saw the title Hitman Holla's get rid of unbiased from bags and body, he say, I felt some type of way. I ain't even want to look into it. Why you didn't want to look into it? You innocent, right? I didn't want to look into it.
You want to cover it?
Yeah, then he says, man, I just went and watched that video now. Come to find out, he never even said nothing. So I was basically bombing on him for nothing. I was saying he was losing battles for nothing.
Unbiased my butt.
Facts. But you unbiased. But
unbiased opinion my butt.
You get what I'm saying?
He just told on himself, he didn't even realize it.
Like, come on, man. What we doing here? I used to have a rapport with him until my rape victim came out and said I lived in 2 doors down. Then what's crazy about the idiot, Jeff, when Jim just got caught up, let me show you how he told on himself too. When Jim's got caught up just recently on the racial slurring things and the disrespect he was saying towards black women and babies and things like that. When Unbiased did his blog on it, he said what Jim messed up at is he should have waited before doing the blog. Like when that stuff came out on me, I waited. Why did you wait? Why did you wait? He's like, he should have waited. You got to think about what to say and how you're going to say it.
These are serious allegations. Someone's calling you racist. Someone's accusing you of being racist, and somebody's accusing you of being a rapist, a serial rapist. How are you sitting on that and letting almost a whole month pass you by? So you want him to sit back and just let his name and his reputation get thrown in the mud? Unless you're a liar, and the more you talk, the more you get caught up. Because the thing about lying is you got to keep on lying.
And this clown now, look. Let me show you. Look how he look now. This how he look now. Now out of nowhere, look how old he looking. So now he letting his facial hair and stuff grow now, cause he in his damn 50s. See what I'm saying? He in his 50s, and the people took away the rape kit where he could change himself into Stefan. They took it. They crushed his damn time machine. The rape machine here go in and take years off his damn face. Now he done Benjamin Button his damn self. So now
right, because he had clippers in there. He had a bunch of stuff in there.
Right. Look, now for the first time, he trying to grow a damn James Harden. Now he trying to get a damn training day. Like no.
He ain't trying to have the victims identify him.
Right. Look. Now he looking old as hell. Like, bro, get out of here, man. Like, come on, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. Like, bro, terrible. Getting mad at people because they disassociating themselves because they don't want to be seen with you damaging and hurting their brand and names and influence and things like that because you raped all these women and you want people to be with you. He want to hang around people that got influence and popularity because what it shows is that they're saying it's okay. I checked it out. I verified it. I looked into it. He okay. He cool. No, you're not. Then he got people believing that the case has no power and is done with because he out for so long and on bail. No, my nephew is still in the county right now fighting the case for over 7 years. He's still in the county. Matter of fact, I think it's 8 years. He's been in the county for 8 years fighting the case. In the county, he ain't even went to trial yet. He ain't even been found convicted to go to prison. He's still in the county. 8 years. Chicago. Fighting the case. And here y'all believing because he been out and he say, look, I've been out for 3-4 years. Look, I told y'all I didn't do it.
No, unfortunately it's innocent until proven guilty in America. So that don't mean nothing. It's just sickening, man. I don't know.
Right. Talking about he's salty. He felt some type of way because look, this how fake he is. He know what he did was wrong. He know he guilty of what he did. And you sitting up here getting mad because people who holding you accountable don't want to associate with you. And you feeling mad at them knowing that you did this. Like you said, sis, he ain't even real enough to say, I could understand that. I can understand why y'all saying that. It do look bad. It do, and I'm just gonna be the man to prove to y'all my innocence. But that's not the case.
Exactly.
That's not the case. But we know he's not innocent. He know he's not innocent. Come on, you sound crazy. Everything he ever was telling us about the situation was all lies. Was all lies.
Right.
Okay? Even your lawyer saying you was having sex with these women. Because that's his only defense he could use, that it was consensual. When you told the battle rap community, you ain't even know the women.
Crazy.
You ain't even know them. But your lawyer said you did know them. And that it was consensual sex and not rape. And this was their way of getting back at you because you wouldn't pay them.
For the house party. Some terrible, dumb lie. But like, just like you can hire a private investigator to intimidate your victims, people with a lot to lose, like a Hitman Holla, that have businesses, that have brand, that have money behind them, can also hire a private investigator to figure out whether this is true or not, and just pay people $200 or whatever before they do business with you. And like, who's to say that they didn't look into it and they realize, okay, no, I'm not doing that.
Right.
Like, get out of here. Just because these no-name people on YouTube that want to continue to associate with you don't mean nothing. Because anybody with anything valuable to lose, they're not going to associate themselves with you, and it makes sense. And you should understand that, given the crimes you committed.
One thing I respect about Battle Truth, and I will say this: when I got locked up, he said I was guilty. When I was in jail a year, he said I was guilty. When I was in jail 2 years, he said I was guilty. When he heard I was coming out, he said I was guilty. When I got out, he said I was guilty. And even right now, he said he kept the same energy.
These clips come in handy.